in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to add rolls to your fills, and mainly focusing kind of on accents and stuff. So also, if you dig this video, please like, subscribe, and if you like videos like these, check out my book, Tactical Drumming Groove Survival Guide. I'll put a link for it in the description. All right, so what I want to talk about today is really just adding rolls into your fills. And the way I think about this is really, one, you got to have strong rolls, right? Just the ability to play, right? Big, fat, open rolls. But the other thing is, I actually think about it in relationship to accent patterns. And I just kind of want to break that down for you guys and show you really kind of, I guess, two primary patterns, or maybe there's three, right, that you really should probably be familiar with. Now, we could get into all the different roll types, 5-stroke rolls, 7-stroke rolls, 6-stroke rolls, but really they're all just kind of a combination of a couple things. And so that's what I want to show you, right? And that is, how do you really make a roll sound cool on a fill? Because if you just play like rolls, right, nice and bigger on the drum, that sounds kind of, obviously that sounds kind of big and bombastic, but it's also not super practical. So what I like to do is actually like to use accents and then rolls. And so I'm going to show you, like I said, just a couple patterns. So the first one is actually to just take a very simple accent pattern, like where you're playing an accent on one, right? So accent, and then you got 3 beats behind it, E and So 1 E and 2 E and And then what I'm going to do, that's a tap, and then I'm going to put a tap 7 on the back of that. So I'm just going to put diddles after it. So now, if you don't know how to play strong rolls, I don't want to spend a lot of time on that in this video. I'll put a link for a video on how to get strong double strokes, but you really do need to be able to play double stroke rolls to be able to kind of do this concept. So I'm just going to assume you kind of have that understanding, but if not, just quick tutorial. You basically take the stick and you're trying to support it with the fingers. You're dropping the stick on the head, right? Then what you do is going to use the fingers to isolate 2 of those beats, right? So when I play this tap 7, I'm going, speed it up, and then put a couple of them in a row, right? And then slowly. So what point where I'm going with this is, so if I'm playing like this in context, I might throw those accents in me on the tom or on the snare, or maybe a hi-hat with bass, and so I get this 2, 3, and right. So I'm getting this kind of. So what I can do is I can take that, and with a normal fill I might have, right, something simple maybe like, then I put the roll in the space. And now I've taken like a typical simple fill and added to it. Now, the next one I want to show you is if I'm doing something that is using 2 accents, that's right, left, right? This is where like the 6-stroke roll and a lot of 5-stroke rolls are going to come into play. So I'm going to use a simple one, where I'm actually going to start with my diddles and then play 2 accents, right? So I'm going to play diddle, diddle, is my roll, right? And then accent, accent. So that's the lick right there. I'm going to play that a bunch of times, speed it up. By the way, it's right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left. And then a little faster. And then faster. And I'm going to work that up so I've got it nice and strong. Now, if I take that again and put that around the drums, maybe put a couple accents on the snare, put a couple on the toms, it actually creates kind of a cool fill. Right? So put it in context with a groove, 2, 3, 4. Kind of hear it, right? So what I'm doing there is just using double type accents. Now I can extend this out to where I'm playing it, I don't know, like a pattern like this, using those double accents and elongate the roll. Gen, N. Then then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the diddles in between. Right, so basically I'm filling in any of the non-accented space with the rolls. Right, put that in context. 2, 3, 4. The idea. And then the last one I just want to show you, and that is obviously we need to also be able to play it onto the left hand, right? So diddles with left hand accents. So if we take that same pattern we did earlier, we're using a 7-stroke roll, and then we add an accent on the left hand. So it's right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. That can also be very effective, right? So we got... That creates a lot more syncopation. Groove 2, 3. Get the idea, right? And then, of course, the last thing would be to mix up those right and left accents. So maybe say I'm playing a pattern like... Really simple, kind of syncopated pattern. Then I'm just going to fill in the rolls in between. And then move those around the toms. And then put in groove. 1 and 2, and here we go. Pretty much it. I'll play it out one more time for you so you can kind of hear some variety with the different patterns we just went over. But basically, you're just adding diddles with accents and enhancing your fills by using double strokes. All right, here we go.